So after that, you can just tell me that what are your experience, so your age and other thing, or your certification.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Very good afternoon, Digvijay, and myself, Pranay, and I do have 4.5 years of experience in DevOps and cloud, and yeah, my age is 26, and I started my career in 2020 after completion of my graduation. So I joined in startup company CyberOx Private Limited, which is located in Hyderabad. So my first designation was a junior DevOps engineer. So here I worked on AWS cloud. So in AWS I worked on EC2, S3, load balancers, and IAM, VPC subnets, and EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service, and application load balancer, network load balancer, and auto scaling. So coming to the DevOps side, so I built the CI/CD pipeline. So in CI/CD pipeline by using Jenkins. So in Jenkins, I integrated SonarQube for for code analysis test, and then Maven for build tool, and Git version control system. And our SCM is source code management is from GitHub, and then I integrated Docker, Kubernetes, and after the post deployment, I have got experience on AWS CloudWatch and CloudDrive for monitoring. So then after I joined in my second organization, which is WIT Solutions, and here I got a chance to explore on GCP side, GCP Cloud, Google Computing Cloud. So in GCP, I explored on Compute Engine, Cloud Build, Cloud Deploy, and VPCs, IAM, firewall rules, and mainly GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. And then after here, I worked on monitoring tools like Prometheus and Grafana. And by using Grafana dashboards, I was into the monitoring side. And thereafter, I got a chance to explore on Terraform side, IAC tool, and uh, by using Terraform, I created the entire AWS infra, EC2 and subnets, VPCs, and Internet Gateway and NAT Gateway. And coming to the my freelancing and this training side, so I have 2 years of experience on training side. So I taken the corporate training, and visited many colleges recently. I delivered successfully cloud practitioner and cloud solution architect, and that's it with myself.
How much certification that you have in the field of the cloud, AWS?
Uh, yeah, in AWS, I completed a solution architect associate level.
Okay. When you will pass out, you have
Yeah,
a
22.
B.Tech now.
No, no, BSc, Bachelor of Science from BSc Computer Science, passed out from
Okay. And
2020.
you are from 2020. Now your age
Yeah,
is 26. Right?
26.
So if you are selected, then you have to go for teaching for teach B.Tech students, six
Yes,
semester.
yes, yes.
Okay. And can you just tell me, confirm that who is your vendor?
Yeah, vendor. I mean, I received a call from this Tanish.
Tanish, who's Tanish? Okay.
I don't know the vendor name exactly. Mm,
Tanish is from Splintech, na?
yeah, I received the link.
Splintech, na?
Spring Tech. Yeah, yeah, Splint Tech. Yes, yes, exactly. Just now I seen the mail. Yeah, Splint Tech.
You are
Splint
from
Tech.
Splintech, na?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So, can you just tell me that how many load balancers are available and how you are going to just teach to the students that these are the load balancer which is available inside the AWS cloud, and if it is 4, 10, 15, whatever the load balancer are there, so what are the roles and responsibility? What are the roles? How we are going to select what load balancer? Over to you.
Yeah, sure. So AWS offers three types of load balancers. One is application load balancer and network load balancer. And so mainly we use application load balancer. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, we use application load balancer. Uh, so for our application where the traffic is getting increasing, so we need to distribute the load equally to the created servers. So we will initially we create one load balancer, and Then after creating the load balancer, we need to assign to the respective EC2 servers. So when there is a traffic, we will give them the auto scaling. Whenever there is a huge uh, uh, mm, spike in the database level or in the EC2 instances level, so this load is equally transferred to the all load balancers. And one more load balancer we have, application load balancer. So for application, this load balancer will uh, uh, distribute to the every equally. And we have network load balancer that will HTTP and HTTPS. So here also the load will transfer distribute the equally. So in this way we can, by using this load balancers, we can overcome from the uh, high availability, and we don't face any zero downtime error. So that's why we use load balancers.
So what do you understand by the threshold? What is
Yeah,
threshold?
yeah. Threshold is like where we can give our uh, exact limit. Suppose for our database, we will give the threshold. We'll give if it is greater than 80 percentage. So then it will create the new pods by using EKS or auto scaling. Means threshold
I'm
means
just talking
it will
about the
raise an alarm.
threshold.
It will
What do you
give the
understand by the
alarms,
threshold?
or it will like struggling the web application
Eh,
server
See,
or
what is the
website.
threshold in context with the cloud computing?
Okay, okay. Like threshold exactly threshold means in the will define the like maximum value. Like it is a specific value. We set a value or limit to a metric like CPU usage memory. So when it reached, the triggers are automatically automated responses. Like it's
Okay.
brain of the automation. We can call the main threshold the term.
So what is VPC?
Yeah, it is a virtual private cloud. Will
Hmm.
by using by creating VPC, uh, we will create the network for our application. In VPC we have two subnets. One is public subnet and one is private subnet.
Okay. Then what is public and what is private?
Yeah, for public subnet, the internet will pass through the internet gateway. For private subnets, the internet will we can pass them through the NAT gateway. So we'll create two types of
What is
subnets.
difference between the gateway and the NAT gateway? Or and what
Gateway,
is the role of IGW?
yeah, difference between internet gateway
Gateway,
and
NAT gateway, and IGW.
ICW. Okay, yeah, yeah. Internet gateway we will internet gateway we use for the public subnets to pass the internet, and NAT gateway it is used for the private subnets to pass the internet to allow the internet access. And which gateway is a common term in between internet gateway and NAT gateway, which allows the internet traffic.
So now my next question is basically we have the elastic IP, right? Elastic IP.
Yes, yes.
So what is the usage of an elastic IP if we have the private IP, public IP, right? When we go,
Yes,
why we need the elastic IP, or what is the purpose of using the elastic IP?
sure. Because we have the initial public IP. So that public IP it will whenever we start, we stop the EC2 machine again, we will restart the server. So the IP address will particular IP address will change. So if we assign the elastic IP to one EC2 server, so it will be fixed, it will be static, and the IP address won't change. The users of this elastic IPs, we can assign this elastic IP to particular domain name. So that is the main use.
Okay, so see, if I give you a scenario, if I have the domain name, I buy the domain name from GoDaddy. Okay,
Yes.
so Can you just tell me that how we can route the domain name to my server? My server is on the EC2. Okay.
Okay.
So EC2 having their own IP address, public and private. Okay.
Right.
But I mapped with my domain name. So can you just tell me the entire process? How the traffic is going to be just route? Suppose I buy abc.com from
Yes.
GoDaddy.
Yes. Hmm.
Okay. So then when I hit my resources is on the AWS cloud. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So when anybody can hit to reach your website like www.abc.com, so how the traffic will be routed, how you are going to just set up this pipeline?
Yeah. Got it. Got it, Vijay. Uh, yeah, I worked on this particular scenario, whatever you asked. Um, so we buy the domain name from the GoDaddy, and so our application is in the AWS. So, so in GoDaddy, after buying some abc.com, so there we need to give the C name and another name and a name, and we need to give that particular from AWS the IP address to in the GoDaddy. So this is the initial step we need to configure. So, and then we need to copy the C name and a name records. So whatever the record name is in AWS, so we need to copy in the GoDaddy. So this is the setup.
No, see, you are updating the CNAME only.
Sorry, updating.
So you are updating the CNAME only.
No, not only C name, a name records and IP address. So that elastic IP address we need to give in the GoDaddy after opening the abc.com. So we need to give the
Suppose I want to host the website, I host the WordPress website. Okay.
okay.
So what are the other services? Suppose one services I know it is an on the you are creating the EC2 instance. What are the other suppose other services which you are going to just use to host any kind of the website?
Same in GoDaddy itself.
No, no, no. In the AWS cloud.
In the AWS cloud, I
Suppose
need
you have
yeah.
a project, right?
Hmm.
I give you a project that this is a blogging website, and that website having I just create a website over the WordPress. Okay.
Okay, WordPress. Yeah.
Now how you are going to just deploy on the AWS cloud, right? The
Hmm.
constraint is that you cannot use an EC2.
Okay.
What are the other service that you are using?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Apart from EC2, sir, other than EC2, if it
Being
is a
as a
static,
solution architect, no? Being as a
yeah, yeah,
solution architect, you have to give the solution which
yes,
can
yes, yes,
minimize the cost and maximum profit to your company, right? This
yeah,
is the role of the solution architect.
yeah, sure.
Now
If
over
it
to
is,
you, please continue.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If it is a static website, we can simply go through the S3 bucket, like it is a blogging website, some static web, static content. So we can directly deploy in the EC3, S3 buckets. So it is very easy to handle this blogging and static website in S3 buckets. And other than
See, S3 bucket is basically only for the static website, but
yes,
if you
yeah.
go with the WordPress, it is a dynamic.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. For dynamic also we can go the another services there. AWS Lambda. It is a serverless computing. So if ever
AWS Lambda is a serverless computing, na?
yeah,
What
yeah.
are the other services are available? Have you used
Uh,
other services which directly run run the server and having the WordPress features inside that?
yeah, yeah. Other than yeah, I used AWS Lambda, and one more thing is like um, one service we used. Uh, uh,
This is very popular. In the easiest way, they can launch the Linux instance as well as the Windows instance, and you can easily pick any of the application. Application is also available. Can you just tell me that what is the service? This is also comes under the compute.
yeah, yeah, compute engine. Other than EC2 and AWS Lambda, I worked on EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service for creating clusters and nodes. And one more
See,
thing
I'm
is,
not go to the
uh,
canning Kubernetes services.
yeah, yeah,
Simple. It's very Just think once.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not. AWS Lambda and
Okay.
yeah,
What do
in
you understand
GCP
by the
also.
container?
Yeah,
Sorry?
in GCP also we have cloud function.
See, I
We
am talking about only AWS,
AWS. Okay, okay.
right?
Uh, yeah, okay.
Okay, what do you mean by the cluster? Kubernetes is based upon the cluster, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, cluster is like there we have the nodes, and
Hmm.
cluster is like where we can create one type of uh, group, a group of nodes. So that is called cluster
Mhm.
in Kubernetes.
Have you used the AWS Light Sail?
AWS Lightsail.
Yes.
Lightsail. I mean,
AWS Light Sail.
no, like uh,
Okay. So after the session, you can go to the
yeah, yeah,
AWS and check the what is an AWS Light Sail.
yeah,
Light
sure, sure.
Sail
I
is the
will go.
correct answer of my previous question. Okay.
Okay, instead of
Now,
EC2 servers and AWS Lambda, but for
yes, you can
WordPress,
directly and deploy.
deploy the applications. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I mostly worked on by using, by I mean, by creating EC2 instances. I created Linux, Ubuntu, and Windows One, and AWS Lambda, and Lightsail I never used. That's why I'm getting
It's a
new
very
info.
popular tool
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
nowadays.
okay. As per my current four organizations, we never use the Lightsail. For one kind of startup client, we went with the like Hostinger. So
See,
yeah, in that also we can deploy the WordPress like
see,
kind of
Pranay,
applications. Yeah, yeah.
you right now, if you are selected, na, then you have to be just search for the kids, right?
Yes.
Of the pre-final year kids, six,
Yes.
seven, six semester. All right. So don't go for the corporate essence.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you have to be just go from the basic level.
Yeah, yeah.
If directly you can go to the many people are shouting. Directly go to the Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, or Puppet Chef.
Hmm.
They are if you are go with the monitoring tool CloudWatch, then you can go to the DevOps tool. Okay,
Hmm.
so this is the right way to teach the students. Corporate, you can teach anything from higher to lower. Means is the right way. From higher to lower, you can go with in between that, right? Low to higher or higher to lower for the corporates. But for the kids, if you go for the higher low, you are failure.
Yeah, yeah. We have to go from the very basics, like definitions,
Right?
basic
First, you
definitions.
have to just understand them, comfort, then go pitch slowly that what you are doing. Otherwise, you are feel means difficulty.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay. So now, Pranay, can you just tell me what is an elastic beanstalk?
Yeah, elastic beam stack. Um, yeah, we can uh, we can deploy our application, and it is
Hmm.
like a mainly, yeah, simple word, we can platform as a service. We can deploy our
Hmm.
applications. Yeah, justly we need to upload our code, and whatever it called, the code might be Java or Python. So if you deploy it,
Hmm.
and elastic beam stack is like self-driving car. Simple example, self-driving car. It is a platform as a service. We need not to build any infra or anything. No VPC, no nothing.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to discuss with me, Pranay?
Yeah, no Vijay. Yeah, thank you. So is
Okay.
there any further round for this role, or just a single
Yes.
round?
Further, if your profile is shortlisted, na,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
there is a second round conducted by the university also.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you. Now you can leave. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you.